Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, now in almost reverential silence, silence which has descended. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves.
So what are we to expect in this final?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Robinson. Abdul Hamid does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saudi Arabia have got it back and they'll have another go. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Abdul Hamid. Adams. And it's played forward. Robinson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Pulisic. McKennie. Delicate chip through. And it's Abdul Hamid. And he's picked it up out wide. What about this cross? The keeper gets his hands on it. Adams. Carter Vickers. McKennie. It's gone for a throw-in. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid, forwards and with intent. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Carter Vickers. McKennie. Ferreira. And he's on his way! Over to the left. Pulisic. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pulisic. Ferreira, Reina, Pulisic, that is a brilliant interception. Abdul Hamid, aim forwards. Nice physical challenge. Robinson. Reina. Pulisic. Reina. Robinson. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Robinson. Richards. McKennie. Vicious ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. That was very necessary. McKennie, and it's played forward, and it's Robinson. Robinson tries to dink it through. Here comes the cross. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Abdulhamid. Aim forwards. Richards cuts out the pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. McKennie forwards and with intent. Where? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Reina, spread out to the left. Saudi Arabia playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Great ball if he can get there. Not one of his best. Abdulhamid. The United States are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Nice interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Carter Vickers. Richards. Richards, gently done. That's a good run down the left. Where wins the duel this time. he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams. Nice looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Out towards the flank. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Adams could try cutting inside here. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Adams. Where? Quarter of an hour played. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's lost his man here. Oh, well measured. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Clears it away. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Saudi Arabia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he has been fouled there. it's Robinson. Oh, that's nice. Fires it in low. Abdul Hamid. And it's played forward.
The United States, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Done delicately. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ferreira. Now that's well seen too.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he get onto this? And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, good spread. Abdul Hamid's cross.
Saudi Arabia really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Abdul Hamid clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Aim forwards. Richards makes the interception. Robinson. Kenny. Richards played up towards the front line. Could be danger here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Ball swung in, and it's hoisted clear. They've been given a corner. Richards is there, and he can get that clear. Where? Into the channel. Gets into some space. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Cleared away. Where? Adams. Richards. Ware providing an outlet on that flank. He came in hard, very hard. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams. Now who's going to be first to this? And now the breakaway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. And it's played forward. Right time, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pulisic. Adams. Now it's Reina. He's found some space. Reina. And here's Pulisic. Pulisic. Brilliantly cut out. There's a probing ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saleh Javier
Really was well marshalled there because he was...
He's having a shot! Abdul Hamid getting this one clear. Caresses it through. Shapes to shoot! Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a nice ball. And they've got rid. Ball is over the line. Now here's the delivery. Adams. Strong running down that left flank. Lofted in. They've won a corner. Richards gets it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Richards, and the keeper's got it again. Turner sends that a long way. Great defending, strong and determined. Reina. McKennie. Carter Vickers. 30 minutes gone. Richards. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, out to the right. Abdul Hamid played in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Going for goal! McKennie. Pulisic. Ferreira. And it's McKennie. Weir. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Robinson does really well to win the ball there. McKennie. Reina. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to pro. There's the shot! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Muscular approach does pay off here. McKennie. Richards. Moved on forwards. He has found a way through. Do have a chance to counter here. Played through for the wide man. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong.
The United States, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required on the counter-attack.
Over to the left. And here's the chance to counter. Adams. That has found him in acres of space. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And it's Weir. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Robinson. Oh, that is a good ball to... And the shot! Danger averted for now. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Good play on the left-hand side here. Played into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Adams. McKennie. Robinson shifted upfield. Weir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Saudi Arabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Carter Vickers. Oh, can he get onto this? McKennie, that's a delicate pass. Played into space out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. well read, nice interception. A lovely, neat pass. That has been knocked clear. Where? Carter Vickers. McKennie played out to the left flank. Pulisic. Could move up a gear here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been cleared. Richards. That could spell trouble. Where? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he stop it going out? Pulisic. So who's he picking out? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wins the duel this time. And that could set him on his way. That is lovely. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Carter Vickers. Reina. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they could break here. Ferreira. And it's McKennie. Spread out to the left, played back in. Tries to get it clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Abdul Hamid. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Adams. Thinks one through. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
The United States clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be...
Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Adams, Richards, McKennie laid out to the left flank, Pulisic, Robinson, McKennie, and the counter is on. Abdul Hamid. Adams, McKennie. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Reina. Where? He's in, surely! Abdul Hamid. Looking here to chip it through. Saudi Arabia have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looking for a corner. It's been taken short, and it's Abdul Hamid, and that's aimed into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. Adams are looking to break at pace, played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. That has been knocked. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, such a clever touch. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Aim forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Richards cuts out the pass. Adams. Reina. Adams. Reina. Ferreira. Clipped into space. Abdul Hamid gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Robinson. And here's Pulisic. Oh, nice touch. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Carter Vickers. Where? Ferreira. And he welcomes... Reina! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Reina certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on it, and he needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, sweet feet. Pulisic gets over and intercepts. Adams. Now it's Ware. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Reina. That's a nicely shaped ball. Carter Vickers. McKennie. Reina. And here's Pulisic. Robinson. Can he deliver? And he's there to get it away. Robinson. He's in space and looking for options. Robinson plays it short. Played in deep. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Defending of the desperate variety. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Reina. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It could be in here. Reina. Robinson. Pulisic. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries a deft little ball. Carter Vickers. Adams. And it's Ware. Ware. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. And it's lofted through here. He's just misjudged that one. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Abdul Hamid. Just about up to the hour now. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Great position, decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's there to clear it. And the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Carter Vickers. Robinson. Moved on forwards.
Stalemate really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Receives it in a good position here. And the break is on. And it's gone back to the keeper. Really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pulisic. McKennie. The United States disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good spread. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Abdul Hamid. That's good play. lovely bit of skill. Pulisic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
He's having a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. No foul, says the referee. And they can counter here. So, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Richards. Now it's Weir. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now the cross. He can get that clear. Adams. Can they counter? Always onto this. Robinson does really well to win the ball there. Pulisic. Reina. Purring through the gears. And it's Adams. Reina! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. It's Abdul Hamid. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Abdul Hamid. Now that's well seen too. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Abdul Hamid. That's a... and he shoots! Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shoots! Carter Vickers, and it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he get onto this? Richards, aimed in, and a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Pulisic. Reina, it's run loose here. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Played out to the right. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task to do.
Lovely feet. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Saudi Arabia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Where? That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's where? There are a few waiting for it. Nice control. Where? Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In with the challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ah, now can they counter? That has been cut short. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Turner, long ball by the goalkeeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Abdul Hamid. He's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Where? Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Carter Vickers. Richards. Out to the right. Will play through for the wide man. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Richards goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's McKennie. Adams. Might be danger here. Defending of the desperate variety. Where played out towards the right wing. It'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Where hangs one in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
The United States really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid drives forward on the overlap. And play for a throw. And it's Abdul Hamid. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Quality ball. Nicely intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for United States.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That has been cut short.
Saudi Arabia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cuts out the pass. So what can they make of this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Disappointed with that. Played out to the right. Aim forwards. So still nobody any the wiser as to who's going to win this. Oh, he's played it in low. Gets the shot away!
Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pulisic forwards and with intent.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Richards. Not where. And the finish! Same again, same outcome. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Carter Vickers, played towards the front line.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great run on the overlap here.
Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pulisic shifted upfield, gets it away.
The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
5 minutes left on the clock. Final seconds, this has to be it. Lobbed in behind. So much time and space here. And that has been clubbed away. Saudi Arabia have reclaimed it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 26. Coming on the field is number 20.
Cross goes in there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, a delicate chip through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Calmly anticipates. It's a quick ball upfield.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The United States making another change here.
Substitution for United States. Number 7.
Richards.
Number 6.
Adams.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's very neat. Saudi Arabia cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't. Great chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 elements have been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Here's the chance to cross. Turns and goes back. Hit into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear, and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the clearance is short. Drives it in. That's too far for anyone. That's been drilled forward. Well, that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. And that's an excellent interception. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And we're on the way. Clears it away. And they can counter here. Where? And it's where? Now it's a big chance! And he's following up! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good spread. Some good work on the right flank here. To cut it out. Where? Clearly not happy with that. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Adams.
The United States really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Nice interception, well timed.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well timed, excellent interception. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Proves too strong. And back to the keeper they go. Turner sends that a long way. And it's played forward. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he won't reach that. Richards. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, showing good feet. Can he deliver? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Ware chasing after it. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. McKennie gets over and intercepts. Played back to the goalkeeper. Has a look and plays it forward. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Adams gets it away. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Nicely intercepted. Richards. Done delicately. And he shoots! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Dieter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The United States have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Out for a throw. Throw in. Aim forwards. Defending was strong and firm. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Pulisic. So who's he picking out? Firmly met. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's McKennie, drilled in low. And the shot! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good detail. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The United States are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Where? Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's lofted through here. Always onto this. Well read. And the danger is averted. This looks promising. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kicks one through, made into space out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Over to the left. It's a mighty effort! And there! What a moment to score! A major shift in extra time! Turner, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Carter Vickers. McKennie. Richards, gently done. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Looking to break at pace. Oh, a delicate chip through. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too.
Half-time, extra time. Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this, though. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The whistle goes, we're off and running. So time for a bit of smash and grab. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's neat. Decent chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McKennie, and it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on, a real charge here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, great chance! Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Substitution.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's on a charge. A chance to play it in. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. McKennie. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. Pulisic. Now it's Weir. That looks a good ball through. Time to deliver. Aim forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Richards, and it's played forward. McKennie. Pulisic. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Played out to the right. Now here's the delivery. That's the keeper's ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pulisic. Where? Could move up a gear here. Aim forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Saudi Arabia have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's where? Where? Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Carter Vickers. Pulisic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Where? Very much into the last knockings. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
He's on it, can he get away? Wins the duel this time.
The United States nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tries a measured ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. And it's where? He is just caressing the ball. And that has been cleared. Goes for a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He is through here.
Saudi Arabia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Kenny gets rid without sophistication.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's onside. Time to deliver. Brilliantly cut out. Where? There are a few waiting for it. Lovely feet.
The United States can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, they could break here. Chance, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And he cuts out a supply. And that will be the final act. The United States have done it here. Winners of the Konami Cup. A massive moment in their lives. So on to centre stage come the central characters.